Yeah. Um, I don't know if there's really anything going on. At least since I last streamed, which was like 2 days ago. It's the 30th, so yeah, 2 days ago. First stream of February. I was actually, because last night I played Tekken. And I actually was thinking about streaming it, but they literally just announced season 3, and it seems like it's coming out in a month, and they're gonna be balancing a bunch of stuff. So I'm like, well, I don't know if I really want to get into it now. Maybe I can wait until the patch drops again. Maybe just like rank climb, I guess. But because I did play, I think like 5 games because someone just left as the first game. I think I won all of them. I was also in Garyu, like red rank, when I was literally like blue rank with Victor. But I was in like purple with Elisa, so I mean, I realized with Elisa, like my offense is terrible. Like the only reason I win is because the other person just mashes the whole time. If they have even somewhat decent defense, I'm just screwed. Which I think was why I was like stuck where I was with Elisa, right? It's because like I'd have these flowcharts, and then once they didn't work, I had no idea what to do, right? And I had like one option or like one solution for everything. So yeah, I need to work on that if I ever go back, for sure. Like I want to make it so I have competent Elisa offense. That'd be good. That'd be nice. But yeah. Jesus Christ, Jared Allen has 25 points at halftime. What the frick, man? Why is Jared Allen? It's like Jared Allen just randomly has these games where he just goes off. And it's just like, bro, like what? Donovan Mitchell has 5 points, dude. You're getting carried. Portland's getting cooked by Jared Allen. God dang, man. That's crazy. Approach shot a 3. Freaking pricked it real bad. What? Jared Allen. What? I don't know what they're doing there, but I like all the Shaq posts, right? Jared's playing. Yeah, I think that's the part. Like, yeah, people are. It's like, where is this like the rest of the year? But like, I think that's the frustrating thing about Cleveland. Is like, they'll have games where freaking they just go off, right, and go back to their old ways, and then like when those happen, you're like, well, why didn't you do this like all season, dude? Where was this? Right, like Jared Allen's dropping 25, dude. Like at halftime, it's like, where was this? And I think Jared Allen has had other games like that where he just randomly just goes off, and it's like, dude, when? Where was this, man? Yeah, they really need Keon Ellis over there also. Because I also noticed with the Kings, DeAndre Hunter's not there yet. I assume it's because they need to fly him out. Probably. Because, yeah, it was just last night they had the trade, right? So, I mean, yeah, they were in Phoenix. Yeah, because Sacramento went to Washington, so. And then, yeah, the Cavs had to go from Phoenix. What was the Kings game before that? It was the day before then they were in Philly. Which now they went to Portland, right? Yeah. So, I mean, it makes sense. They have to kind of go across the country. That's fair that they're not there for that first game. I assume game 2 they'll be there. I'm not gonna update my quiz until they show up on Basketball Reference, because I think also technically like, yeah, they play 0 games, they technically didn't play for them, you know. So yeah, I guess they'll do the whole like they played a game, you know, because I think that's what Basketball Reference counts, is that all of them played a game. I can check, but I'm pretty sure that is how it works. So I'll just check. Games lowest. Yeah, 1 game. They all played at least a 1 game. There's no zeros, so I think it's also why Naquan Tomlin's on there, who's a 2-way, but the other 2-way guys I don't think are. It's because the other 2-way guys haven't played, but Naquan Tomlin has. He's actually getting a lot of burn. He's got 10 points this game. This is the second highest score. Jared Allen, Naquan Tomlin, dude. Mans can't hit threes, but boy, is he deadly from 2. My God, dude. Why did I just start with Indiana Jones theme? That was completely unintentional. I just under my breath I just did that beat just like completely on accident. Yeah, also there were some low point showings from Brooklyn again and Milwaukee. Chicago was looking like real bad, I think, until the 4th, but yeah, they got 91, which is like fine. That's not too offensive of a score. But yeah, 77 in the modern NBA is not great. Same with 79. Boy, I'm sure Miles Turner is real happy about going to Milwaukee now. Seriously though, he was like, oh, I want to be in a more winning environment. What was that man thinking? Like, I get hindsight's 2020, but still, like, I feel like even at the time, people were like, what are you thinking, man? Like, the team was not good. Because was this? Well, I mean, Lillard would have been out the whole year anyway, right? He had an ACL tear for the whole year. Like, I'm pretty sure Portland said that Lillard's not playing this year at all. Damian Lillard, yeah, out for season. So, I mean, like, I don't know. You know, I should have probably assumed with the name like Yang Henson he was Chinese, but I didn't. You know what? I don't know what country I thought he was from. You know what? If his name's Yang Hansen, I have no idea what I thought, where I thought he was from then. If it wasn't China. You know what? Don't worry about it. I think when they're in halftime, you literally have to refresh or else it doesn't update it. I'm doing what I did back with when they were in the playoffs. I'm just live commentating. Like, just looking at a score. That's literally what I'm doing. Yeah, it is nice that Google actually added like how well they're shooting, because I think for the longest time it was just points, rebounds, and assists that they showed. Now they actually show the detailed like stats. So that's nice. They even show how many fouls they have. I just realized. It's nice. Tamani Kamara already has 3. And yeah, he's like their second highest scorer. Caleb Love is their highest score right now. I have not heard of him, to be honest, but I mean, if he's a guard, dude, like the Cavs just also get cooked by the most random guards. Because their defense isn't that great. Well, I think it actually is like almost top 10, which is crazy, or like top 15 or something. Which is like crazy. Yeah. I feel like it's still a little quiet. Although actually, as soon as the light's gonna come on, it's gonna freaking like blow out your eardrums. I don't know why that one's so much louder. Like a light storm. It doesn't make any sense. They just made that one so much louder. Oh yeah, Toronto won their game. Who was it against again? Oh yeah, the Jazz. That makes sense. I think it was close for like most of it though. Also, like, I don't know if the All-Star game, like, I feel like it's just like a sports thing at this point. Well, I don't know, because I guess the Shador pick was I think he was like the 5th string or something like that, like, because everybody else declined it, so he was like the 5th replacement guy. So I guess that one's at least a little bit different, but like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like the All-Star stuff, like, just across most sports is losing its luster. I don't know if it's necessarily like an NBA thing or an NFL thing, but yeah, I know people were really upset about like Kawhi not being there. Which makes sense, because like, yeah, I think I've heard people say he's literally playing like a top 10 player. I wonder if it's because of the scandal, honestly. And like, I don't know if people really talk about that, but like, it could be because of the scandal. But I think also the Stars were like a little bit like fan votey, right? So they probably also just went with who was the most popular in the fan vote. But I think I also heard like LeBron wasn't that high on it and he still made it, so I don't know. It might have been like a mixture of like fan vote and then like what they were choosing. Yeah. If he didn't get picked because of the scandal, that's kind of funny. I mean, like, yeah, it sucks for him, but like, it is a little bit funny to me. That was his punishment for the Kawhi's punishment for the scandal was I'm gonna tweet that. Kawhi's punishment for the scandal was not getting the All-Star game. Just post that on its own. It doesn't matter how well you play Kawhi, you're not making the All-Star game this year. That's crazy. Yeah. There's something else I want to talk about. I forgot. Oh yeah. I saw like I always feel bad about this stuff, but like I feel like it's probably they just don't know. And also I don't know the whole thing also, but I saw like Azuki, I think Koyori and Laplas. I don't know if Laplas was part of it. They just got her on for I guess advertising purposes, but or like showing it off. But I think it was mostly Koyori and Azuki made like a I guess like an AI. It wasn't like VTuber, but like it was an AI that would just basically like do the punishment ASMR that like or like, you know, that kind of vibe that like Azuki and wow, no, Koya really did it, and also Azuki did it the one time. But like, yeah, they basically made an AI that does that. And like, I feel like as a one-off thing and like too lapless, it's like fine, it's entertaining, right? I don't know if they're making it public. That's my one main concern of it. Because if they're letting like anyone use that, that's not the most like safe. Because there's been many stories out, right, of like AI girlfriends and right them manipulating the AI to basically the AI telling them like it's okay to off themselves. So that's my one main concern. And like I'm not gonna get upset about them because I don't know what they know about it, right? They're probably just like, oh, this is neat new like technology, right? So I'm not gonna put it against them. And again, like I'm not a huge fan of being in that position. of just like coming in and just like shutting it down, right? But if it's like a one-off thing, then fine. Or like if it's only a thing that Azuki or like Corey's using or something. But like I feel like it might have been public, because they also made like someone draw it for them, like make a model. Like I'd have to see more of that. Let me go to the clip in the description, because I think they might have said they made it public, which again is not great. Oh, Laplas also is a part of this. Okay. What was the description of this? Yeah, they say so. They have these kinds of characters you can interact with. I just don't think that's a good idea. Right? Like, I get like at their position and like obviously seeing how well this is done, right? You're like, oh, there's like an environment for this, but it's actually like pretty dangerous, all things considered. I think I'll just go to the original stream, right, and just see. Yeah, I think this is the app for it. Like I think there's like literally an app that you download for it, and like again, I don't think they're aware of like the downsides of this, but like, and again, I can see where they're coming from, because like, oh well, this is gonna like sell, is gonna do really well, right? But it's just not. The 3D or the voice pack was probably like the furthest they should take it, as far as like, oh, this stuff sells, or like other ASMR streams. That's about as far as they go. Making an AI out of it it's not great. You know. And like I just want that like to get across as nice as possible, because again, I'm sure they don't know. It's the same as them playing like Hogwarts Legacy and stuff like that, right? I don't know what Japanese people know about AI. I have no idea, right? I think most of these stories are coming out, or like in America they've happened, right? I'm not sure about Japan, what's been documented on AI at all. So I have no idea what they know. So I'm not gonna just sit there and act like they have our knowledge, right? And also, like, they have a lot going on with their job also, that I'm sure it's hard to read what's actually going on in the world. I mean, I know like Miko and Suisa went to vote, and like I think they basically asked the driver about like all the stuff they were voting on, right? So it's just ultimately something I don't think it's gonna go well. And like they probably don't know the downsides of it. I also don't know if it's like a third-party app or something, because I literally try to click on the link and then it's like, oh, your ad blocker is not letting you go there, which is like, oh, okay. Which I also feel like that's kind of a red flag if I'm not allowed to go there because of my ad blocker, but I mean, okay. Like, yeah, like I defend Azuki with like the 3D birthday stream she did or something, right? Of like having them go on like a date or something. Like I thought that was fine, you know, you can do that, but because I feel like obviously like these parasocial relationships that go too far. I'm just gonna look up the term for it. Hang on. Studies on parasocial relationships. It's a psychological. Hang on, psychology of parasocial relationships. We'll just do that because Psychology Today. Shoot, hang on. Psychology Today. What is the freaking thing called? Because I'm just gonna use that term now. Wait, hang on. Life examples. No. What's the freaking thing called? Because I'm pretty sure it was in the Psychology Today article. Maybe it's not this one, it was in a different one. That's actually kind of surprising me. The social media has not necessarily increased the prevalence of parasocial relationships. Kind of surprised me. Yeah, maybe it's on this one. Maybe it's in a different article. Because I know, like, in Psychology Today one, they actually gave the term for it. And like they're also like, oh, here's the 3 things you do to get out of it. Shoot, dude, I gotta figure out where that was again, because I want to just use the actual term of it, because parasocial relationships can be good, right, as long as they're not too far. And like obviously when we talk about parasocial relationships, we're talking about like the ones that go too far. But I just want to get the freaking like diagnosis of it. I can't remember what it's called. I mean, yeah, I guess like attachment theory could be one, but it's like celebrities in the name of it. Yeah, I guess it's just like attachment. Let me see how this is worded. Yeah, it's just like they have an attachment style. Yeah, this doesn't have the... Well, it has like the how you get how you can get through it. Get through it healthily. Oh god. But yeah, it was a freaking like Psychology Today article, and I can't freaking remember what I searched to get it. You know what? I think I labeled that VOD, so I can probably go back to it. I think that was one of the rare like talking VODs I labeled, because yeah, that was like the main thing I could talk about. So let me go to that Psychology Today article or something. That like had it. Life for parasocial relationships. This is that same article. Unless like I missed it. Maybe it was one of the other ones. I just thought it was Psychology Today article. I'm gonna mute this just in case it pops up. Oh no, okay, it wasn't it, but Celebrity Worship Syndrome, that's what it was called. But yeah, I guess attachment also works. Celebrity Worship Syndrome, or like attachment. Yeah, it actually wasn't the Psychology Today article. Is the article actually here? It's not. It wasn't on the front page, so I wasn't gonna find it. Hey, good thing I remembered that I labeled that VOD. Honestly, thank God. Because I probably would not remember when it was. It actually wasn't that long ago. Well, I think it was September. But like, it wasn't that many streams ago. It was like the surprising thing to me. But that might just be more how many streams I missed more than anything. But yeah, like, anyway, the whole thing with that was, obviously I think both, like, I mean, if you can control it, it's not bad, but I think an uncontrolled attachment syndrome or attachment relationship with AI is much worse than a human. Because again, like with the AI, like you can manipulate basically, like it's very easy to manipulate because it wants to try and be as accommodating towards you as possible. and it never like kind of snaps you out of reality, right? Or snaps you back into reality rather. So like it will just go along basically with whatever you want, or even like if you can't say it outright, like you can easily manipulate it, as I said. But with a human, they're probably gonna like stop you and snap you back into reality and be like, hey, stop, wait, what are you doing? You know, like, don't do that, right? It's at least a little bit better. Now I'm sure there are some people who like would prey off of these people, which is like insanely messed up, but you know, like there's exceptions to like everything, right? I'm sure most people, like when they would go through that, like they would be like, hang on, calm down, right? Like chill out. Or, you know, like since humans also have their own free will, their own autonomy, they're not gonna do exactly what they want you to do, right? And I feel like especially for what like Laplas and ASCII are doing, like it's kind of an agreement, right? I don't know why I'm bringing up hypnosis, but hypnosis is very similar. That just got it into my head, but like what Laplas and ASCII are doing is like an agreement, right? Of like the type of ASMR they're doing and like I guess the type of role playing they're doing. Like they're both agreeing to do this, right? There's consent in it. And I don't know what my point was because I forgot what I was saying, but god dang it, man. My short-term memory is so awful. But like I guess I'd say like that relationship is much better for both sides, right? And it also helps that like Laplas has like relationships, like other relationships, you know, and can still be respectful to those people that like ASCII and Aki and all of them who are doing that to her, right? Like she's still respectful towards those people, and I'm sure like on most times are actually like pretty normal. It's just, you know, sometimes, hey, let's act out this role play or something like that, and then they do it. I guess Okayu is also in the same boat with that 3D stream, but like, yeah, it's much healthier. Like they're in a much healthier situation. If you throw it in with someone who doesn't talk to anybody, right, and is equally as down bad, right, like it's not as good. It's not as great. Well, I think also with that punishment stuff too is like since Laplas is there, like I think the putting yourself in there isn't there as much, whereas with the AI it's going to be one-on-one, right? And you are that person, which, yeah, to the outside and with ASCII and like Laplas in this, because I think what they don't recognize is like they're in like a really healthy situation for this to work. A lot of people who are going to use this AI are not. I guess that was kind of my whole point, you know, like kind of just like roundabout way of doing it, but I just don't. Again, I don't think they're doing it out of like any malicious intent, right? I think they're seeing what like they're doing, seeing how well it's maybe doing outside and the demand for it, and they're being like, oh, okay, we can give that, but like doing it with AI is not great. It's not gonna go well. Because yes, for the people who like would be able to control it and like, you know, have like other people in their lives, like are in a healthy situation, like socially, that's going to be much easier, or mentally also, because I guess I don't, like, I think I would be fine, but I don't talk to anyone other than my mom, right? Which I don't know how. I have a headache, but my head hurts, but you know, like I think people who are not as strong mentally or socially, or just both, you know, of everything, it's just not going to go well. So like that's the one thing that they've done where I'm just like, I get where they're coming from, but like it's I don't think it's gonna end well. Right? Like it's not gonna go well, I don't think. You know. That's kind of the issue. Cause yeah, you know, I think doing the ASMR, like, that's fine. Like Azuki did it by herself. Well, even then with that like stream that was supposed to be like just her, she even like referenced Laplas in it because she knew Laplas was watching it. Like, yeah, I feel like it actually is almost better when you're not the one. Like, I get some people are like, oh, well, that's not like my desires aren't being fulfilled, right? But like, I feel like it's actually almost better and healthier in those cases that like Laplas is the one, like, you know, like on the receiving end, because then it makes it so you don't have to like be involved as much, like you don't self-insert as much, or at least like you're self-inserting with someone else, right? And I think sharing that with someone is much healthier, even if like you technically can't talk to them or anything, right? Like you're still relating to what Laplas is feeling, right? And I think that's still healthier. But I mean, yeah, I'm not a sexual desire, like with how much like I actually am like interested in this stuff. Like it almost feels like I should go to college for this stuff. So I actually know like the scientific stuff behind it, because like I do talk about it like a lot, and like sexual desires and stuff too. Like I've realized yeah. I forgot what I was saying again because I looked away for 2 seconds. I looked at something else and then it went away. I need to figure out how to multitask and also talk. You know, that's kind of an important thing with streaming. Is like doing that. Yeah. I need to figure out how to do that. I think it should practice though. Like the more I do it, then hopefully like the better I'll get at it. It's just because like I don't do it that much, right? I mean, I don't even listen to music because like when I first was listening to music, that also was distracting me from like talking and like forgetting what I was talking about. Like obviously there's music on the stream playing, but I don't listen to it myself, which is why also like there's probably some times where there's just like a long like pause of music is because I'm not listening to it, and YouTube just automatically just like, oh, are you still watching for some reason? Like, dude, it's a music playlist, of course. Like I'm playing it in a different tab. Like, why is that a thing? Yeah, I think it's just one of those things I need to get better at. I need to practice it. I do think though, like, well, you know, I think it's probably just true that I need to talk to more people, and that'll actually help me, like, maybe also like open up a bit too. Because like in my mind, like I'm so much like more out there, I feel like, in my mind than when I'm actually like in the moment, right? Like I feel like I'm much more of a showman in my mind, which like I feel like knowing how my voice is and just like the vibe seems like crazy. Like it's even like crazy to me like when I get compared the two, but like in my mind, dude, I'm such a showman. Like it's actually kind of crazy. Like I feel like I need to just get that unlocked by somebody, and because like I don't think it's coming out of me, you know, as long as I don't talk to anybody. I need like to interact with people that like will be willing to get that out of me, right? Dang, they just joined the Blazers. Jared Allen's 34. What is freaking Jared Allen's career high? Jared Allen's gonna drop 50 on them. What is bro's freaking career high? 33. He already passed his career high. Okay. His career is 33. That's crazy, dude. Bro, where is this the whole rest of the freaking season, dude? Are you serious? Bro, Donovan Mitchell has 8 points. He's just freaking backseating. He's just hanging out. God dang, dude. This is freaking crazy. How's it still not trending on the freaking sports section of Twitter? I'm literally on Cavs Twitter. Like, what do you mean, bro? I have to freaking look it up myself again, dude. Freaking Shaq edits are so good though. Lord of Mercy chart downs look like freaking Wilt Chamberlain. I just love the Lord of Mercy. That's so good, dude. But they should try and, well, I shouldn't say they should try and get him to 30, but, or 50, but I mean, he already has a career high. He's only just running up the score at this point. Okay, god dang, dude. They're also doing like a bunch of food edits. God, dude, if Jerry Allen played like this all the time. You're freaking insane, dude. Bro is insane and you cannot stop him. Bro, Jerry Allen playlist every freaking time, man. I think they're making a bit of a comeback. It's fine. They were down by 20, so. I swear they lose this though, man. Come on. Yeah, Donovan's not been having a great game. Donovan's been getting super lucky. I mean, not early on, but like recently with like him not having a great game and then someone just like picking it up for him. Because it was Jalen Tyson like the last time Donovan had like not a great game, I feel like. Game was that again? I forget what it was, but actually I can see my freaking tweet. I think it was like the 24th or something. Like, I think it was somewhere around there. Oh, it was even earlier than that. Nope. Was it like the 18th then or something? God dang, dude. It was the 16th. Jesus, man. It was the freaking 16th. It was that long ago. I feel like it was like super recent. Yeah, so that game was against the Sixers. That's right. Yeah, Tyson dropped like how much? Bro dropped 39. Yeah. Oh, Mitchell made a bucket again. There you go. I think in the beginning of the year, Mitchell was like shooting very well from 2. Yeah. I mean, Sam Merrill's also freaking shooting insane. 6 for 7, 5 from 6 from 3. Sam Merrill's also going crazy. I think he actually is like top 5 in 3-point percentage this year. Oh, Tyson is top 3. I think Merrill was at one point. But yeah, apparently Jalen Tyson's actually number 3, which is crazy. Has he been shooting then? Oh, 2 for 2 on his threes. Yep, okay. God dang, dude. Freaking insane, dude. God dang. I just want to get like 3-point percentage. There it is. Let's see, Merrill is 8th. He's tied for 7th, technically, with Jamal Murray. Dang, he's tied with Jamal Murray? That's crazy. I mean, Jamal Murray, I think, has much more volume, but that's still crazy. Because I know Jamal Murray's having, like, a crazy shooting year. Finally got a freaking All-Star game appearance. Which, yeah, I feel like for the longest time, he probably was, like, in a list of, like, best players to never make an All-Star team, but it seems like he'll finally break that. And I realize how well Tyson was shooting from 3 either. Because I think he just like recently shot up too. Shout out Bobby Portis though, because isn't he like a 5? Well, maybe in today's league it might be like a 5 or something. No, he's still a 4. Shout out Bobby Portis having like one of the best 3-point shooting seasons. I mean, what's his volume? Yeah, 4 a game. Like that's not bad volume at all. It's like top 10. And yeah, he's 4th. He's 4th in 3-point percentage. Not bad. Shout out to him. True shooting percentage. Where's Jamal on this? Oh, not on there. That's crazy. Jamal's out here being snubbed. I feel like you could just let it in like freaking every year, hasn't he? Like true shooting percentage. I'm pretty sure. And Donovan's like, yeah, he's 6th in points per game. Although his numbers probably gonna drop after this game. Which, I mean, is fine. I don't blame him at all. He just was in the back seat for this one, mostly. No, he still has, like, the 2nd most shots, but... Yeah, I mean, dang. Yeah, the 3rd quarter. Are they really not gonna let Allen pass the rock anymore? Or pass Allen the rock anymore? That's crazy. It seems like he does really good against centers that aren't that great. Or like at least skinny. Because I think Klingon's actually not that bad, but I think he's a skinny boy, so yeah, that's not great for him. Like, this is Jared Allen's like He's 110 kilograms. Why is this in metric? Really? It's like an American sport. Like, not to get all, like, you know, American exceptionalist, but, like, I feel like if it's, like, an American sport, I feel like it should probably be in Imperial, but 110 kgs. He's about 242 and a half. And then Klingon is 127. Actually, he's heavier, so never mind. Klingon's actually heavier than Jared Allen. So yeah, no, never mind. He's just getting bodied. It's freaking crazy, dude. Yeah, I don't think that King's Trade will see until the game after, but I mean, apparently they didn't even need DeAndre Hunter for this game. Or Keon Ellis or Schroeder. They are cooking, dude. God dang. Yeah, because wasn't it like last game or something like that when they lost, like Mitchell like barely played? Yeah, against Phoenix. Yeah, bro played only 28 minutes, which is like kind of crazy. Yeah, they played Lonzo 25 and he was 1 for 8, 1 for 7 from 3. Why did he play that long, dude? Maybe that's what they just need to see to freaking make that trade. It was just how Lonzo played that game. They're like, all right, that's it. We're moving on. That's crazy, man. Stretch. I should definitely do stretches like when I wake up and stuff, because like my back hurts like so much. Everything hurts. And then I'm gonna go to a factory job. Maybe. I still haven't heard back from them. I honestly don't remember when I applied, so here's that. Let's see Merrill's averages. Probably not too crazy, because I think sometimes he'll have crazy games, because yeah, obviously he just freaking hits all the threes, but that's 13.3. That's actually really good. God dang. He's 7.6 threes a game, dude. Dang, Merrill's 29. I was like a little younger than that. Like, I know Merrill's been around for a minute, but he was an old rookie apparently. Dang. Yeah, I guess he was undrafted. He was just he wasn't drafted at all. The Bucks just randomly signed him. And then Memphis did, and then he went to Cleveland. Which, yeah, this has been by far his best three-point shooting year, which the Cavs have desperately needed that, so yeah, that's very helpful. Yeah, the Clippers just demolished the Suns. Yeah, the Clippers probably gonna have like an actual like playoff spot, which is crazy of how they started. Because yeah, I think it literally was like 5 and 21. That's gotta be the craziest turnaround in NBA history, though. Right? As far as like record goes, like that's gotta be the craziest. Go from like 5-21 to like wherever they're gonna end up. Right? And probably has like a 4 or 5 seed. Like that's crazy. Because yeah, I obviously 5-21 is gonna hurt you a little bit in the ending standings, but like they'll probably end up as like the 4 or 5 seed. I wouldn't be surprised. I like how Minnesota keeps going on these like long win streaks and then long losing streaks. Just back and forth. I'm gonna sneeze. God, dude. I actually haven't seen how many rebounds Allen's gotten. Although 13, because I think he had 10 at the half. I think he only have 3 more. Maybe he hasn't been playing as much. Oh yeah, I think the bench is out. That's probably why they're not doing as well. That would make sense. Dude, when we won't have Lonzo Ball as a bench player, that's gonna be so nice. He made a 3 this game. Good for him. But yeah, I think the bench being out there is gonna make this game a lot closer than it probably should be. They might actually lose the lead. This is the freaking bench, dude. They're closing in. They should at least get like Jared Allen out there, man. You know? I think that'd make the most sense. Yeah, Mitchell's just not shotting well this game. I also don't know why he's trying as many 3s as he has. Because, like, I feel like he's not making a whole lot of them. I mean, his 3-point percentage relative to his career is actually, like, pretty decent. But this is his 2nd best year. Well, technically 3rd best year. 3rd best year. I guess, yeah, he's just always just chucked him up this much, huh? Yeah, last year actually chucked him up not as much. Boy, he really, he really chucked him up. He's really chucking him up. He almost has 10 a game. Seems a bit excessive, man. Yeah, they're within 10 points now. Maybe we stop with the bench unit, guys. We might actually lose this game. This is crazy. They're being up like 20. Yeah, maybe that's why I like those other teams bound comebacks, because they kept playing their bench in the 4th. I feel like they should play the bench in the 3rd. I mean, I guess they're more refreshed, right? Because halftime's longer. Like, towards like the end of the 3rd, beginning of the 4th, right? Like, I feel like that's when you would play them. Like, it's so weird doing the middle of the 4th. It's like, I mean, you don't really have much time to recover it. to fix it, right? And the other team's probably cooking, you know? Like, they're on fire, so I just will make it harder for you to stop them. It's almost been an hour. I've just been sneering at the game. Well, I mean, I did talk about some stuff. This has been overall more productive than some of my other talking streams, which is kind of sad, but it's true. I need to just find a game that I can just play. That's what needs to happen. I think I was going to do it with Tekken, and then they're like, oh, hey, by the way, the new season's going to start in a month. And it's like, all right, well, I'll just wait then. Because I was gonna like look up combos and a bunch of stuff like in the meantime, but If it's just gonna like change, I feel like mostly, right? Then I'm just not gonna bother. Yeah, I think there's been a timeout that's been called. Probably, I think Cleveland did that. Oh yeah, Mobley and Garland also are freaking really injured also. Didn't forget about that all. God dang it, man. Oh, Allen's I think back in the game because he just took a shot and he missed it. I guess it does help that Denny's not even playing. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, he got fouled on it, so he get 2 points from the free throws. I assume at least most of the stars are probably back in. Oh, and then a 3 hit. It's crazy. Oh, Tyson, yep, for 3. I don't think it still has like the play-by-play. That you still have to go to like NBA.com or something. So I think NBA.com still has like play-by-play, but yeah, it does. Oh, and then a steal. Oh, Craig Porter Jr.'s got 4 steals. That's kind of crazy. Didn't even notice that either. I'm not even looking at the defensive stats. Craig Porter Jr. 4 steals, dude. 11 assists. God dang, dude. Only he wasn't shooting so poorly, but I mean, on the defensive side, I think he's making up for it. So. Oh, got a rebound and then dunked it. 38 for Jarrett. God dang, dude. Oh, and 1 layup for Jeremy Grant. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know why Jared Allen took a 3 on that one play. That was certainly interesting. Oh, Jalen Tyson got an offensive rebound off of a Jared Allen shot. Okay. And then he threw it out of bounds. Alright. Oh, it was probably a hustle play then. It was probably like going out of bounds is probably what it was. That'd make more sense. I mean, they're only up 12 with like just under 6 minutes left. It's definitely not over, but Tyson a floater. Craig Ward Jr. with another assist. That's 12 for the man. It's freaking crazy. God dang, man. Oh, and there's some subs now. Oh, Mitchell wasn't even in the game. Now he's in there. Yeah, I did figure they would probably play Mitchell at point, because like there's no way they're playing Sam Merrill at point. Oh, a kicked ball violation. All things. It's crazy. And well, now Jay Allen's missed a bunch of shots. I think bro needs to chill out for a little bit. Although, I think he got a rundown block. And they immediately got the board, so it'll probably just be a putback. Oh, it was a foul. Well. Yeah, they definitely got shy here. As soon as a two free throw foul, so they'll be within 10 with 4:40 left. Very, very doable for them to win. Yeah. Oh, they missed one. All right, that's makes it a little bit better. Oh wait, I actually did know they missed one, but he actually did. I spoke it into existence. He did miss it. Ooh, Sam Merrill with a pull-up 3. Oh, well, he missed it, and then D-Wade threw it back out to him. He made that one. It's a big 3. Oh, Portland calls timeout. Oh, did Cleveland call timeout like the other time? Yeah, they did. Okay. Yeah, they were getting out all the bench players except, I guess, Mitchell for some reason. But yeah, no, that makes sense. Because I figured that was what was happening earlier. Yeah. Yeah, Merrill's at 22 now. He did miss a 3, but he made the next one, so that's all that matters. What's Craig Porter Jr.'s like assist numbers? Because I feel like he also like has like real high assist numbers. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I am just looking at like one thing, but he has 3 assists. Okay, yeah, this is not as normal for him. Got it. The FanDuel Sports Network, you know, the sports betting site. Why did we let sports betting sites just own local television? I feel like that's something that just like kind of went under the radar. The freaking sports betting like companies just own those now. Like, that doesn't seem great. Yeah. I'm gonna use the bathroom because, I mean, I doubt the 4-minute game will be over. So, still in technically timeout, so I'm gonna use the bathroom. No, they're doing stuff again. I'm back. Okay, so Jaron had a free throw and then they just hit. Oh, Ben Tyson just made another 3. Okay, now they're up 17 with 3 minutes left, so it's definitely looking a lot better. And man went out and get the board on the other end. The hustle. Even though he has 3 boards, but you know, the hustle. Bro got another kicked ball violet. How do you do that twice? Mike Kamara's kicked the ball twice. Now I'm missing another shot. Okay, he's been real cold in the 4th quarter, but he has a 40, so I mean, shout out Jared Allen. Willen calls timeout. I think Jared Allen's only gotten points off of free throws at this point. Every shot he's attempted has either been fouled or he's missed it. And yeah, 40 points for Jared Allen. God dang, man. He's still not even trending. Bro gets 40 points, he's still not even trending on Twitter. That sucks. I'll see, I guess the end's gonna be really slow. I mean, as long as Cleveland's up by a lot, though, the game will go by fairly quickly. I think now there's a thing where even the people that are up are fouling, so like the last like minute or 2 of like the end of a game is super long, like even longer than it was before. If it's close. So yeah, there's that happening now. Yeah, them probably not having Denny, like that probably helped out a lot. Because I think from what I've known from Denny, he's just like he's a drive-in merchant. Oh, they're getting the bench out. Oh, is this garbage time now? Yeah, it seems like they're getting all the... Yeah, it seems like it's garbage time now. Yeah, the stars are out, so they're waving the white flag, it seems. The red flag. I'm kind of surprised. I thought it would have been like a little bit later, like 30 seconds later. But did you watch them start bringing it back, and then the stars kept coming out? Thomas Bryant, freaking 9 points. An offensive foul? Dang, man. Yeah, it seems like Cleveland's going to win that game, which I think still puts them tied with Toronto. They had the same record, yeah. They're tied with Toronto. And New York won against the Lakers. Where are the Celtics playing like next? Mavericks? Oh, they're probably gonna win that. And the Knicks are playing the Wizards. Great. Alright, well, that's not gonna... Nothing's gonna change the next day, probably. Although they do play the Nuggets immediately after that, so that definitely is harder than the Wizards. So I think they'd still be up on the Cavs even if they lose, because they only have 19 losses. So there is that. Equan Tomlin hits a shot. Actually, the Sixers are like pretty close. They're only 1 game behind. Well, they're gonna be 2 now, I think. Or like 1.5 behind Cleveland. There definitely was more of a breakaway before the Sixers won 3 straight. Honestly, I feel like at this point, Cleveland's gonna be like a 4 seed. I guess we'll see with how like Keon Ellis and Schroeder play in. I mean, from what I've heard, like Lonzo's been like the worst bench player in the league. So if Schroeder's like even like somewhat decent, then like in Keon Ellis, like I'm sure that they'll be fine. Because very clearly in this game, they did not need DeAndre Hunter. So yeah. Does make me feel a little bit better about that. I think someone did say though that Dennis Schroeder's on his 11th team in 9 years. A modern day Ish Smith. Great Borgiers got 5 steals. God dang. Yeah, no, this game's over. They're up by 22. Okay, well, 19. I mean, yeah, there's literally 23 seconds and they're down 19, so. This game is over. They're probably just drilling the ball out at this point then. If it's within the shot clock. Oh no, they turned the ball over with 3 seconds left. Nice job, guys. I mean, it doesn't matter, the game's over, but they might get like another shot up, but oh, it's a shot clock turnover. Okay, yeah, I guess. Huh. I guess it wasn't within the shot clock, but they'll probably dribble the ball, I think, because I think even at this point, like the team that's down dribbles out. Oh no, they made a driving layup. Oh wait, no, this is the end of the game. Never mind. It was the very beginning. Oh, they made subs at the very end, apparently. Oh wait, no, latest first. That's the beginning. See that the game just ended. Okay. That's weird that just undoes all the freaking checks that like you wanted to be set to. That's so weird. Yay. Jalen gets 40. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, in the fourth he was definitely not as good. That's for sure. Job's a career high in 40 and he He still can't make it. Sad. Yeah, Mitchell did not play great that game, but got bailed out by basically everybody else. Actually, they still would have won even if Mitchell didn't play, as far as like points goes anyway. I'm sure the assists are probably helpful, but as far as points go, if Diamond could have scored 0 and they still would have won. So yeah, they're directly tied with the Raptors, and yeah, they're 2 games behind Knicks and Celtics. It is genuinely surprising though how like the Celtics have still just remained at the top. They just cannot lose. Eventually Google will update their number. Actually, do they already have it updated on the... Like, how quickly do they update the standings? Okay, they still haven't updated for Cleveland. I think that Google just takes it from NBA.com. That would make the most sense. That's what they're using. It probably gets updated as soon as it gets updated on NBA.com. Well, not as soon as I think there's a little bit afterwards, but I was just wondering, like, what does neutral mean? Neutral site game, that's what it meant. It's like, oh, okay. Apparently Cleveland's 0-2 in overtime. When they've gotten into overtime, they've lost both games. Yeah, Clippers are definitely getting out of the play-in. They're definitely going to be a playoff team with how they're playing. Just freaking insane is how they're playing. I would say it's the most Charlotte Hornets thing, though, that they're probably going to make the play-in literally, like, when it's, like, the most stacked draft class. I feel like that's the most Charlotte Hornets thing, that they finally are good, like, now that there's a stack. Well, good is a stretch, but, like decent. They actually can make like a play-in, right? The years that there's a freaking stacked draft class. But I assume most of the tiebreaker is like how they performed against like their head-to-head matchups, which I think Cleveland has lost every time to the Raptors. So yeah, I'd rather them not get the 4 seed or like 4 or 5, at least not be in a playoff series with the Raptors, because they're probably going to lose. Because I mean, even at the beginning of the season, I think that was when like at least like their best stretch, like yeah, they were losing to the Raptors like every time. So I'd rather they not do that, you know? That'd be cool. Oh yeah, the Central Division's like terrible, aside from Detroit and Cleveland. Well, I guess Chicago's like, eh. Yeah, Milwaukee and Indiana are freaking terrible. That's crazy that Washington's 2-5 in the division. I guess, yeah, that division's not that strong. Like, Orlando's the top one, and then Miami's second. It's a pretty weak division, but... Sacramento's 2-7. They probably beat LA when they're like 5-21. Actually, I can just go on reference, because I think it says what their record was at the time. Right, so I can just look at what their record was before they just started winning. They were 6-21, sorry. I said 5-21, they were 6-21. Now they're 22 and 25. Which is freaking crazy. Why is Bosnia and Herzegovina BA? Why? Oh, I guess BH would be like Bhutan, Bahrain, Bahamas. It could be a bunch of stuff, so yeah, I guess that's fair. Can't really do BH for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yeah, doing 2 letters is so much harder. It's also apparently Switzerland is CH, which I assume is like what in their language is how you spell it. Yeah. Okay, it's updated on Google. So actually, I guess Google updates it faster than NBA.com does. So I don't know where they get the number from ultimately, but back to being 8-2 in their last 10. I really hope those like additions is gonna help them out. Also, I feel like with that performance, Allen might not be on the chopping block as much now. I guess we'll see, but he heard he was on the chopping block and he's like, okay, time to turn it up, trying to drop 40. He understood the assignment. I keep forgetting Jokic is back, technically. Like, I say technically, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, just fully, like, he's just back. And they're putting a whooping on Denver. Why is Braun shooting so many threes, man? Same with Luka, 5 from 14. Bro, you did not need to shoot 14 threes. Good lord. That might have been why they lost. They shoved 14 threes. Luka, come on, man. I mean, I'm sure it was a lot more than just that, but yeah, because Brunson also played terrible. As he had 13 assists. It's so crazy that they put him as the highlight. I mean, maybe his assists were really good, but I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think it was just the role players came into play in that game. Yeah, Landry Shamet, OG, Josh Hart just showed up. Do they play 4 bench players? 1, 2, 3. They play 4 bench players. Okay. Or at least that game they did. Gabriel had 1 point in 20 minutes. Not great. I mean, he had only 4 shots, but still, not really what you want to see. Yeah, I guess people don't really care either because it's Cleveland. Because I think Vando is Jared Vanderbilt for the Lakers, so. And Luka. A man dropped 40 and he can't even trend on Twitter. I think Mobley's actually out for a decent chunk of time. Still, right? He had 27th, which was like 4 days ago. Say he missed 1 to 3 weeks. And then they just listed Garland as out. Yeah, it'd definitely be good for them if they could have their core together, like, for an extended period of time. I mean, yeah, I guess this is like Mobley's first injury. He was actually playing the rest of the season, but yeah, Garland's really been not in it. Yeah, I don't think Mitchell's really been injured, has he? I think he's mostly been healthy. I don't know what it is with Garland then that just makes him get injured all the time. Um, yeah. Yeah, it's been an hour and a half. Me just like live calling a game. Yeah, that, I mean, I said it, I think off recording, like right before I start recording, but this is mainly a stream of me just make sure I stay in the groove of streaming, you know, like my brain keeps doing it. God, it's gonna be so weird with if I do get that factory job with the like swing schedule, whatever it's called. It's gonna be so like weird, I think, on my brain. But I mean, I'll at least have money, so that would help in some ways. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, I'll see you Tuesday then. So, yeah, Tuesday. So, goodbye.